Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Yasmin and I'm an owner and designer of Yasmin's Made with Love. I'm recording this on Thursday, 14th of November. I hope you are well. I'm recording from my home studio in London. It's been 4 weeks since I've recorded last. It's been a really busy 4 weeks for a variety of reasons, but I'm happy to finally sit down and record for you today. If you are here for the very first time, welcome, and if you are my returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. So like I've mentioned, it's been 4 weeks. I'm not sure why my camera doesn't want to stay still. It's been 4 weeks. A few things has changed. I have, if you've watched my previous video, then I've mentioned that I will be moving my studio to a larger space. However, this hasn't happened yet for a variety of reasons. Mainly, there is an issue with space sizes, the difference between this room and the room I was about to move. So the swap is not as smooth as I planned for. The long story short, the furniture from my master bedroom won't fit into this room. So I had to put my move on hold and kind of work with the space I have at this moment. So I have done a transformation. I put some new colors around, I swapped the furnitures around, I organized my storage area better. I have got a massive built-in wardrobe on other side of the camera, so I emptied with all the other things where we're inside, and now I kind of I have got designated area for all of the stock and then working materials and the packaging, so nothing is outside of the room, which is great because I found it difficult to work with a crowded place or inside a crowded studio. I've also have gone through my boxes and I've been organizing my threads, my fabric, materials, all the things. So it's been 4 weeks of organizing. I'm still haven't organized myself 100%, but I'm closely coming to an end. So hopefully in the next few weeks in between work I will be able to finally say that studio is ready. However, I have got a few things I would love to share with you today. There are a variety of things from new releases to frame pieces to new starts and projects I have been working on. However, I had a giveaway on my previous video, and if you remember, I was giving away this chart, which is the Paula Pantini, the Save the Earth series, all about cats. So I was asking for a keyword cats or cat. So I chose the winner today using the random YouTube picker, and the person is oh my god, it just escaped me, Miss Aston. I'm going to put a screenshot of the winner on the screen. I do apologize. My memory is really bad. Right, so I think I'm going to start off showing you my frame pieces. So you may be aware, in September this year I have released a new series, alphabet series, which the main theme is a cottage. So for each of the alphabet letter I designed a different cottage, and then I've also done a miniature version of this. So at this moment there are 4 letters which are available on my website, but also in the needle workshops. They come as a duo. Originally I was offering them as a separate charts. However, I decided to put them together as a bundle, so when you get the alphabet letter, you got the large letter and the mini version of that. So when I showed you the models last time, they were all unframed because I wanted to have them professionally framed. And when I was at Stitch in London in October, I worked with Lisa from the Atelier Frames, and she helped me pick out the frames, and she has framed the pieces for me. So in no particular order, we've got P, is for pumpkins. Absolutely love this, and this comes with a miniature version. I don't have model with me, but all of the photographs of what's included in the chart are on my website. I also revamp and kind of updated website information as well. So for most of the charts, if you go onto a particular chart, you will be able to see the all floss requirement for the design and the fabric. I also linked the places where the fabric or floss packs can be purchased, so you can basically shop everything in one place, which I found this really useful. So we've got P is for pumpkins. Next one, it is C is for cottage. I really love this. Those frames are wonderful. I decided to frame all of the kind of traditional cottages in the same frame. So all of them eventually will be framed in this a beautiful frame. And then I showed you what I decided to do for the more kind of alphabet letters, which are still cottages but a little bit more funky. So this is L is for lemon. Absolutely love this. And then the fourth letter, which will be available as a duo with a small version on the website, and most of the shops they already got it, is the S is for sunflower. Absolutely love this. So now when I showed you, I can finally put them on the wall behind me. Now I also have got exclusive H is for Halloween, which was available only with the Spooky Season Club, Box Club, and Project Box Club. There's a one copy of this chart with a project pack available. Everything else is sold out. However, I will be releasing this design next year for everybody else. But I love the frame. Look at those goals. So cool. I really recommend Elisa's services. She has done a really great job. I have got more models which I will be sending to her very soon. So some of the pieces which I want to show you today are unframed for this particular reason. Right, so since I've showed you my frame pieces, I think it's time to show you my new releases. So on 1st of November, I have released 6 new design, 5 and 1 in 2 different versions. So first one, it is Christmas Village Biscornu. I don't know how to hold this properly. Stitched on 16 count Ada Smooth Sailing by Roxy Flosco. Absolutely in love in this Ada. I bought 2 pieces of the fabric, and when I was deciding what to use it for, I literally used every single scrap of the fabric. So I used this for 3 of my releases this year, and then I have got also for more releases next year. Absolutely love the color and of this Ada, and I think it works absolutely perfect with a winter Christmas design. Now I also thought to restitch the stack. I'm going to put a picture over here because I think he would look stunning on this Ada instead of this light blue. It would have a completely different character. So I think I might be doing this just for my own pleasure, restitching stack on this gorgeous smooth sailing Ada from Roxy Flosco. So that's the first design. Now this design comes with an instructional booklet, which is separately printed and stapled, so you can actually have it for good. And the instruction include photographs of how to assemble Biscornu plus the written instruction. I think is done quite well with the details, with the close-up, and it talks you through the process on how to sew Biscornu. This is my second Biscornu I have ever done, and I have got one more Biscornu, which was my learning curve. So I think, you know, having a printed instruction on hand all the time is really helpful. So if you are interested, then this is available on my website. Charts, as I've mentioned, includes the instruction for how to assemble the Biscornu. Now, the second design, it is called Starry Night. And again, it is stitched on Smooth Sailing by Roxy Frosco fabrics, and this is stitched with variety of overdyes. I'm gonna put it closer, so I'm not sure I can see myself. Absolutely, I love this. Now, for this design and quite few others, I am collaborating with a Corey Little Shop, which is a UK needle workshop providing variety of threads for cross stitch and embroidery. So she is actually going to be putting together floss packs for most of my charts, which call for overdyes. So you will have a variety, I mean, you will have options to choose from, either floss pack with DMC or floss pack just with the fancy flosses used in the chart. I know that Lolita is waiting for a big shipment of overdyes. So as soon as she is ready, there will be a direct link on my website with a thread specification if you would love to purchase the floss pack for yourself. So I think this is going to be a really, really nice and easy shopping for everybody. I also included direct links for Evertold and Roxy Floss website, where you can purchase the fabric as well. I just want to mention I have not been paid to sponsor those shops. Eventually I will do that for every single item on my website. It is a quite large amount. I have done for most of my new releases, so you already have got direct links to places when you can buy the things I used for my models. But like I've mentioned, I have not been paid or sponsored by any of those places to recommend them. Right, next one. Again, this is my third design, stitched on Smooth Sailing, and this is Winter Bouquet, again called for mixture of DMC and overdyes. Really love it. It is unfinished because I want to have it beautifully framed and display every winter in my house. So this design closes the series of bouquets. We have got spring, summer, autumn, and now it's a winter. I absolutely love this, and also if you have been here for a while, you know I am a seasonal and a series stitcher. I like the things to be completed, so finally after quite some time, winter is finally available. Love this. Now, the last design I'm about to show you comes in two different versions, in the light and night or dark. So the dark version, it is stitched on Murano Biscout by Zweigart with Roxy Flosco colors, and it has got completely different character. Absolutely, I love this. And I am using some of those flosses which are like really lovely variegated. They've got like a spackles of different color, so they look like there is some dirt or something on it, but actually that's the floss. Really, really love it. But there is some. So this is the night version. Sorry, it isn't framed, but it will be beautifully framed. And this is the light version. And light version is stitched on Cappuccino by Fiber on the Whim with Tom and Lily Creation flosses. and I really love this one. Now, the light version is available as a print copy only. Obviously, the DMC conversion is provided, like I always do for all my charts. However, the night version is only available as a PDF. And then all the other charts, with exception to Biscornu, are available as a print and PDF. So I hope you like my new releases. I am really proud and really pleased with how they turn out. So as of 1st of November, they are available on my website and also in a variety of needle workshops. Right, now what am I gonna show you now? I think I need a little sip of coffee and collect my thoughts. I think I'm gonna show you the projects I have been working on, or maybe projects I finished. Yes, let's do projects I finished. In the past 4 weeks, I have finished a few projects, and the first one, which is the tiny S is for sunflower, which will be available with a big version on Monday. I just wanted to also tell you that the small version and a big version, they call for the same flosses. So you have got plenty of flosses to do both design. So that was the first one. Second finish, it is my Patreon stitch along, which ends next month in December. It will be a part 12 release. My stitch along comes into version as a sampler and individual blocks. So I have finished sampler completely. However, today I will only be showing you until block 11, because today the part 11 was released for my members. I'm gonna pause it for a second. I'm gonna put a pin so you won't be able to see the part 12. Right, I'm back. I think it's gonna work. So yes, so I have completed the sampler for my Patreon exclusive SAL. So starting from the top, I'm so sorry. I'm calling this alphabet medley because it is a combination of variety of floral motifs incorporated in between alphabet letters. So that's the first 3, and then goes all the way, and today's block. So this is how much it's been really revealed to my Patreon members until block 11. So the STU, it is block 11. Block 12 is stitched as well. I stitched entire design because I want to send it to Lisa for a framing as well. So that's how it looks all together. I think it's wonderful. The model is being stitched on 36 count pearl grey by Coffee Craft fabric with Roxy Flosco Great Lakes. So now the individual parts are available for purchase on my Patreon, in my Patreon shop. However, the next month it's going to be release of the final part, and I've also included the completed sampler as well. So if you want to get it, then you can just sign up to my Patreon and this will be available to you. But this month we've got part 11 in the sampler version and also individual block. I haven't stitched individual blocks yet because I have run out of my fabric, which I'm using, which is the brick by Fiber on the Whim. So I have to order a little bit more and then I will be able to complete the individual blocks as well. So that's one finish. Now the second finish, third finish, it is my Patreon exclusive. So it's not available anymore. It was the membership pattern quite a few months ago. However, I slowly am stitching models which will be really released next year. And this is my autumn sampler, stitched on 40 count Sandation stone by Swan Bay Fabrics. This is mixture of DMCs and overdyes. So I'm just showing you this, but it's not available for purchase. It will be at some point next year. I am stitching quite a lot of models, so my personal stitching is very minimum. I will be sending only a few models to my model stitchers. Everything else I will be stitching myself. So yes, so this definitely takes up quite a lot of my time for doing anything for my, you know, from my personal basket of shame. I have got, I think, 40 whips at this moment, so I'm not sure when I will be able to, you know, eliminate quite a few of them. I've also yesterday picked out another whip, which is the model for the second part of the seasonal samplers, and this is summer sampler, which I am stitching on 40 count. 40 count Eleanor's Ivory by Swan Bay Fabrics, and this is mixture of DMC and overdyes, and the lovely needle minder from Charlie Feathers. So I'm just showing this to you very briefly because this will be my next year release. So I am giving you a definitely sneak peek. Right, now I have got a few other bits I have been working on. This is the project I work exclusively in October. So I have forgotten to show you this. I forgotten to show you this project last month. So this is the map of Morocco, which I'm stitching for my home, and I have done quite a lot. I have got only the little bit on the bottom, and this will be done. I am using all called for DMCs, and this is Evening Sunset. Is it? Yes, Evening Sunset by Fabric Flair, which I am using upside down. So instead of this way, I'm using this way. Absolutely love this. Don't have much to do, so at least one whip can be moved out from my whip basket. Right, the second whip I worked on, but only a little bit. It is Olga Autumn Stockings, which I was completely, you know, inspired to work on again, watching Laura Butterfly 83 or Cotton and Clay UK. She has finished recently Olga Tart, and this is from the series Olga Autumn Stockings, and the same card on Pumpkin she stitched as a tart, but I thought like, oh, this is so good, I think I need to finish my stockings before I move on to Olga Tart. So I put few stitches into this, but not very many. Really love this project. It's absolutely wonderful. I am stitching this on 32 count linen called Cafe au lait by Fabric Flair, and I am using old called for overdyed flosses. Gorgeous. And next project I've worked on, it is my new release from October. It was the Halloween release for All Hallows Eve, and I am done that much. I don't have a cover photo. I think I have a print somewhere. So So this is the design. That's how it's going to look once it's finished. So I stitched on it quite a lot. So I already reached the bottom this way. I've reached the bottom and I am stitching this on 36 count stone by Fiber on a Whim with Roxy Flosstube carbon. Really love this combo. So this chart is available as a PDF on my website and Etsy. Okay. Now the final project I've worked on, it is again my own design. I know it's like self-promotion, but that's what happened when you've got a massive cut medical bill and you have to stitch your own model because you can't pay two people. You cannot pay too many people to stitch your stuff. Anyway, this is the model I am stitching, and this is stitch along I've organized for next stitch along is I invited my members to join me in stitching Black Sampler November, and I picked ABC in Black, which was my Patreon release, I think in October, September, not quite sure. So this is the design, and I am stitching this on 46 count panettone by Roxy Flosstube with Roxy Flosstube floss called Dark Sage. I think this combo works really well together. So I am 48%. So I reached the bottom. First half is done. I really love this. So this chart is only available on my Patreon shop if someone is interested, but eventually it will be really released to general public maybe next November. We'll see how quickly I can stitch models. So my lovely friends, this is excuse me, this is all the stitching I have been doing. I have got a few purchases I want to show you because I think if you don't know this place, then you might find it really helpful. I have been organizing, like I've mentioned at the beginning of my video, I have been organizing my studio, and I have got my painted boxes which I am using to store my flosses, and they work great because they keep my floss nice and clean and organized, and because they are finished on the inside, I can have all my flosses safely tucked away because nothing is going to, you know, pull or disturb my flosses. So my boxes are great. However, I was thinking, how can I put more flosses into my box? So I have been looking for a place for you know, which could help me with organization, and I discovered a shop on Etsy called Peep and Chip, and they are making bobbins and organizers and lots of other things. So this is the card. So I bought a lot of those acrylic bobbins and stickers with the DMC cards, with the DMC numbers. I also bought the set of stickers for Wix Dye Works. There's a whole set: Wix Dye Works, Classic Color Works, and the Gentle Art. So all of my DMC flosses are stored on the paper DMC bobbins, which I bought on Amazon, and then I use the stickers, which are by Pip and Chip. And I bought this lovely foam insert which fits a DMC chest. So I have got small chest, so I bought for the small chest. So this goes on the top, and then the bottom drawers, obviously you could use the insert as well. However, you won't be able to close the chest even if you put them sideways. So what I do, I have got only the insert for the paper bobbins on the top, and then the rest of my bobbins are sideways in the drawers. So as you can tell, I have not bobbinated everything yet because it is a really long process, but I highly recommend this this product. I have not been sponsored. This is my own discovery. So as you can tell, I am kind of organizing them in order, so my flosses are beautifully stored away. Now, coming back to the fancy flosses. For fancy flosses, I bought the insert, but it is designed to hold the acrylic bobbins. So the one I previously showed you is paper bobbins, so the inserts, so the slits are thinner, but for the acrylic bobbin, the slits are a little bit bigger. So I am using actually those inserts to put on inside on my painted boxes. And then I have got name of the floss and yeah, and I can just use it for everything. So I found this really useful. I'm gonna link the shop down below if you want to check it out. And I also got myself this one, which is like a personalized project tray. So this is magnet when you can put your needle, and then you've got tray for like your scissors or other bits, and then you've got 24 insert. I got it for the DMC version, which is the paper one. So when I work on a particular project which calls for a variety of DMCs, I can just stack them in order and have it next to me when I stitch. So I found this really useful. And of course, there's the option of personalization, so I added my name on it. Highly recommend this one. What else have I purchased? I purchased lots of fabrics from Swan Bay Fabrics. I purchased lots of Aidas from Evertoad, and they are gorgeous. I put them away, so I'm not going to be taking them out. I am waiting for a massive bunch of Roxy Flosco flosses, which I've ordered as well. So that's exciting. However, I have got a giveaway for this week. I have been cleaning out my stash cupboard. I have got a massive amount of cross stitch patterns which are brand new. I bought them from overseas, from needle workshops, 123 Stitch and all the other places. They have never been used, and I decided to list them on eBay because there is no chance I will ever stitch them, considering that I am designer myself and I have got lots of my own things to stitch. So I list them on eBay. I will put a link to my eBay account down in the description box, all together with the website and email and all the other places when you can find me. So if you want to find something for yourself, then have a little browse. However, I also have got a few things which are brand new, but I would love to give them away. So for this video, I selected from my own stash, which I purchased with my own money. There are two kits from Jess, the Geeky Stitcher. They are for autumnal projects. So one is the leaves. Sorry, they are in a crinkly bag. And the other one is autumn is my favorite, in my favorite color. So we've got fox and we've got leaves. Now the kit contains a fabric hoop and flosses, and the needle, of course, which I just dropped. There is only one thing. I have taken away an orange floss from this kit, so I will replace it and the orange floss, and you will have a complete kit. So if you would love to win this kit, can you use a word fox? Now this kit is complete. It has got everything in. So if you would love to win this kit, can you use a word leaf or leaves? Leaves, plural, leaves. So fox and leaves. I will again announce the winner on my next video, which probably will be in December. I still haven't decided about the Flossmas. It is a quite time-consuming concept, and I have got quite a few things I have to work on in regarding Yasmin's Made with Love. So there will be daily tasks which I won't be able to share with you anyway. So I think I might just stick to like a monthly update, and I will do like overall video on everything I've worked on, everything I can share with you, and maybe I will do like a one bigger or, you know, more festive a giveaway for this video. But for now, this is everything I wanted to, excuse me, I wanted to share with you. Wishing you a lovely stitching month, and I will see you again in December. Take care. Bye bye.